All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and if you would like, you can get a screenshot. And I'm going to show you where you can find the supplies in the Sale-A-Bration book, okay? So just having fun with Sale-A-Bration before it ends next Thursday, September 30th, all right? So you're going to notice this one from Penguin Place. I've got to think of the name of it now, the bundle. I can't think of it. And then we've got this one right here. I'm going to show you where the stamp sets are in the book. And then here's our sweet little reindeer. I love Peaceful Deer and Peaceful Prince designer paper. This is hand pinned designer paper along with Welcome Home stamp set. All right. Oh, good. Good, Gail. I'm so glad you like the cards. All right, so we're ready to get started, and let's start with wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And I'll tell you why this is one of my favorites is because with this particular stamp set, and this stamp set here is in the annual book, and I like it because it's called Happiest of Birthdays, and it's big, and it takes up space. All right. Hi, Sonia. Good to have you. I was waiting on you. Hello, Cindy. I love this because it takes up space. Sometimes I need a quick birthday card, and I can put that greeting there, and my card is done. I like to also put the greetings inside because, again, it takes up space, and I can write Love, Tammy, and I'm done. And sometimes we need a quick birthday card, right, girls? I know that I do. So you're going to notice some Sale-A-Bration product, and the what do I want to call this? The ink spots or grunge, I'm not sure what to call it, is from Textures and Frames, and we're using this piece right here, and this is one of the Sale-A-Bration products, as well as the dazzling details right here, okay? I'm gonna show you that as well. Well, hi, Amy. That is so cool that you're visiting your mom in Texas. So happy to have you tonight. It's been a while, so it's good to have you. All right, so that dazzling, the Bee Dazzling, that's what it's called, Bee Dazzling 6x6 specialty paper is right here on page 3. Now, it has, it's unorderable at this time, and I'm not sure if that means they're going to get more of it, but since we're at the end of Sale-A-Bration, I'm assuming they've sold out, and you won't be able to order this as your free product. I noticed in the online store earlier today that it was not in the online store, so I think this is completely sold out. And now we're going to scoot over to Textures Frames. Yeah, here we go. Textures and Frames. It's page 12. So if you have your Sale-A-Bration book tonight, you can look with me. This is free with a $50 or more purchase, okay, in the online store. All right. All right. Hi, Jeannie from Woodstock. Good to have you. Nice to have you. All right, well, let's get started, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in closer. I'm going to move that, and you can see my online store address as well as the hostess code. This will last until the middle of next week, and then we'll be done with that, okay? Hello, Jeanne. Good to have you tonight. All right, so we're going to start with a polished pink card base. Now, if you remember, polished pink is one of our in colors, all right? And I'm going to go ahead, and this card is not scored, and so I'm going to take my bone folder here, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to burnish this and give us a nice score line, okay? And that is our card. This does measure 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, all right? And Laura says, I almost overlooked Textures and Frames, but I did get it, and I cannot wait to use it. It's a cool set. It really is. I have seen some people take these lines and stamp it this way, and it's birthday candles. So I've seen some really, really cool cards with this on Pinterest. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to play with it, but it's been pretty fun. All right, let's get some stamping done. Let me measure this piece for you in case you decide to make it. And this is 2 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And then we've got our Bedazzling paper. I hope you all were able to grab some of this before it sold out. This is 3 inches by 4 inches, okay? And we want to stamp our happy birthday first, and we're going to stamp in polished pink. Actually, no, we're going to use black memento before the polished pink, okay? Sorry about that. All right, so I'm using this one, Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays. It's a pretty big stamp, and so I'm actually going to turn it over to ink it up. And by doing that, I can get some better ink coverage because this is a small pad. All right, I think we've got it. And now I'm going to bring in my basic white, and I am going to stamp right here, just right in the center. And there's my happiest of birthdays right there. And now I can bring in the polished pink, and I'm going to bring in, I'm going to call it ink spots, water spots. I'm not really sure what to call it. Could even call it grunge. It reminds me of Gorgeous Grunge. So I'm just going to add some spots here just to make it interesting. And that's probably enough. And then I'm actually going to do the card base, okay? We're going to finish up this card. Now, just in case you missed this, all right, and I'll tell you what adhesive that I used. The Wishing You the Happiest Birthday cardstock, I used the Stampin' Seal to adhere it to the Bedazzling paper, okay? And it sticks beautifully, all right? So you really don't have to wait for that. Tom Carroll says thank you. You know, it's funny, we're not having storms this evening. We don't have any rain, and my husband checked our internet connection, especially for my room, because my stamp room is upstairs all the way at the end of the hall. And he said we had really good internet connection, so I have no idea. But when that happens, or if it happens again this evening, I'll just come back on, okay? All right, so the first card is done, ladies, just like that. It's a super easy card to do. It's got some dazzle to it, and you'll notice that I did pop up that layer. I like to do that because it gives the card some dimension and it doesn't look really flat. And I'm going to go ahead and hi Yvette, how are you? I'm going to go ahead and thank you for watching Facebook Live. This is always on my card when you receive it. It is a nice, easy card, Laura, and you're going to find that all the cards tonight are super easy. They're fun. And you know, ladies, don't we sometimes need an easy card? I know I do. Sometimes I don't have time to put a lot of time into one particular card. So, hello, Margot. Good to have you. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next card. I'm going to go ahead and just pop that in the envelope. That'll be ready for tomorrow. Someone's going to win that card tonight, okay? All right, so let me find the next card. What did I do with them? Hang tight. Okay, so I'm looking for the card. This is going to be a reindeer card. It's right here. I'm sorry about that. This is what we're gonna make, okay? And this was something that I saw on Pinterest, okay? Oh no, you missed that much of it, Carol? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just talk to you about the background stamping, okay? I just inked it in polished pink, and then I just stamped it, and I would sometimes even turn the stamp, okay, a different direction and stamp again so that it doesn't look so methodic, okay? So that's what happened with that. I'm sorry you missed the background stamping. Now this card, you know I love Peaceful Deer, so we're going to create this one next, and we're going to use a basic white cardstock, and we're going to need the Peaceful Prince designer paper, and again I'm going to use the Bedazzling. Love that. I'm going to miss that, and this is going to be for a reindeer. And of course, I'm going to need one of these right here for the words. So Carol asked, did I re-ink before each stamp? I did, Carol, every time, okay? So I re-inked each time that I stamped the spots, okay? All right, I'm really sorry you ladies missed that. Man, I was just talking and going on and had no idea that we had lost, had an interruption. Okay, let's look to see where you can find these products in our Sale-A-Bration. First of all, on page 2, there are some reindeer samples, okay, or deer samples. So, you know, look for those when making a card. And then, let's see where it is. It is right here on page 8. Okay, this is the Peaceful Prince paper that we're using tonight, and this is free with a $50 purchase in my online store. And then you're gonna also see, there are like 6 samples just on this page, all right? So here are 6 ideas for you right here. So that is part of Sale-A-Bration, and we get to use that now. We are going to use our tree here, and we're going to need garden green ink, and I'm going to pull in another block. We had our bingo event on Sunday, and we made this card, and the ladies who had this stamp set last, they cleaned it up for me, and they put everything away for me. And I just thought that was so sweet. So thank you, ladies, for doing that. All right, I want to, yeah. All right. Okay, so we're ready to get started with this one. I'm going to start with the garden green and the largest tree in Peaceful Deer. Okay, so last week we talked about Peaceful Deer. We made 4 cards with it. Many of you got the deer card kit with the 4 cards, okay? So you've got these 4 different trees. We're going to use the large one and then one of the other ones. And then, of course, we have the deer. So I love this set. It has become one of my favorites, and I'm actually quite surprised by that. All right, I'm going to stamp this deer first. I mean tree, excuse me. Don't pay any attention to me tonight. All right, so that is full strength, okay? And then I am going to stamp again. And this is stamped off, of course. Ooh, look at that. Hang on, let's see if I can fix that. It is the forest, and so there is no such thing as a perfect tree. Can you believe that? I've got a space there. I should have used my pad. So I'm going to try something else, okay? I've got these trees here, and you know what I'm gonna, okay, so see this space? Because I didn't use my stamp pad, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some more trees. Because after all, ladies, we're talking about a forest, so, you know, the trees are not perfect, okay? All right, I'm stamping up again here, stamping it up, and we'll put one here, and then we're gonna stamp off, and we're gonna put another tree there, okay? Now I still have my little space there. I can kind of see that. and I don't know if this would help or not. All right, I've inked the tree one more time, and I had stamped off. I think it's going to work this time. There we go. Now that's one of the nicest things about photopolymer stamps. We can line them back up, which is exactly what I did here. Now look how different they are. But I still have a forest. It's just a little bit different. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal here. And I just put Stampin' Seal along the edge of this designer paper, and I did forget to measure this for you. This is 2 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And then your bedazzling paper, of course, is going to be the 4 1/4 inches. And then it's 1 inch. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna line this up, and sometime, you know, you can use your grid paper to help you line up your designer paper. I'm just gonna wing it here. All right, hopefully get that even. And I'm gonna trim a little right there. All right. Andrea, I can't believe it lined up perfectly. I was literally holding my breath and hoping it would work. So, you know, with the photopolymer, I should have used the matte. That's certainly very helpful. It gives the stamp cushioning because there isn't any rubber on it. Now I'm going to add this right here, right along the edge, okay? That goes right there. All right, and look, I even have green ink right there. Have y'all ever done that? I have certainly done it tonight. Okay, I'm gonna use, it's the best time of the year because it's already on a block, and I'm going to use real red ink, okay? All right, and then I'm gonna stamp right here. And now I have my greeting. Now, guess what? I am out of snowflakes. Stampin' Up! Has plenty of snowflakes, ladies. They come 24 in a package, but I've used every single one of my snowflakes, and I ordered some yesterday. I need more snowflakes in my life, so I don't have a snowflake to put on this card, and I actually think the snowflake makes the card. So I will give away my original card tonight, the one with the snowflake. Okay. And I'm still going to add it. Well, you know what? I could add it down here and I'll just make it look really different. Okay. So this is the original. Oh, you know what? We've got to add our reindeer. I forgot about our deer and no one reminded me. Hang on. We've got to have a reindeer. And let's see. I need to put him on the block as well. So where's the stamp set? Right here. I'm kind of all over the place tonight. I am sorry. I can't believe I'm out of snowflakes. I swear by those snowflakes. So, yeah, I just ordered 3 more packages. That gives me another 75. I don't know how long they'll last. Okay. All right, I'm going to ink this up in soft suede. All right, this is Crumb Cake cardstock. I am inking on soft suede. Press hard here since I don't have my Stampin' Mat. All right, yeah, you know what? We're going to get the Stampin' Mat out. Hang on one second. It's kind of buried, but it is causing everything. Here we go. Okay, with a photopolymer stamp, you don't have the cushioning like you do with a red rubber stamp. And I am on a foldable table. That got wet. How do you like that? Gosh, I'm having a terrible time, terrible time. I'm gonna try one more thing. If this doesn't work, I'll get more paper. But do you think I can stamp over this again? Kinda. I'm gonna get another piece. Okay, I grabbed another piece of crumb cake, and I think it's big enough. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, it is big enough. Ah, much better. Okay, much, much better. And we're gonna take our Peaceful Deer. This is the Deer Builder Punch. And we're gonna add this little guy inside and try and get him straight. So hang tight. I don't want him to slip when I actually do the punching. There we go. And then I'm gonna dump those antlers in the trash can. Okay. It is a crime for me to be out of snowflakes, Sue. Absolutely. It is a crime. Okay. So we're going to pop up this little deer. He's so, so cute. I have finished that sheet of dimensionals. And now we can, let's use a tiny one. All right. So this card's going to turn out completely different than the original. So now I can say this one really is mine, can I? All right. So I think what I'll do is I'll just stick that there since I'm out of snowflakes. I still think it came out pretty cute. But for tonight, I will give away the original because it has the snowflake on it. Okay? All right. And I'll go ahead and I'll add my Live in the Hive official seal. That's what we'll call it. And we will give that away this evening. So that's, I had to improvise quite a bit. So just made that one totally different. And I hope you like it. Okay. We'll give this one away. And our next one, thank you, Dawn. I'm glad you like it. I'm clearing some things out, ladies, okay? All right, here we go. Our next one, our next card is right here, and it features our cute, adorable penguin. You can find the penguin paper in Sale-A-Bration, and it's page 4. So when you purchase $50 in product, then you can select this as your free paper if you want, okay? The bundle is in Sale-A-Bration. It's a stamp set along with the punch, okay? I'm so glad y'all like it. Hello, Maria. Simone wants all of the cards. Well, that makes me feel good, Simone. Makes me feel good. All right, so we've got a Whisper White card base. And so this measures 5.5 inches. And I'll just kind of show you right there. Yay, I'm so glad you like it. And then maybe I should give that one away. This is gonna be 8.5 inches, okay? My ruler only goes to 8, but it's 8.5. And then you score at 4.25 inches. So I'm gonna use the bone folder again to just kind of give me a nice score line. It helps the card lay flat. And the designer paper, of course, is from the penguin paper. That's the Sale-A-Bration, okay? So let's go ahead. It's super simple. Isn't this cute? Look at that cute paper. All right. And we're just going to center this. All right. Okay, and again, I'm out of snowflakes, so I can't add a snowflake there. Now, on Sunday when I had the bingo event, some of my ladies put the snowflake on top of this die cut, and it was beautiful. So you've got that option either under or on top, okay? I'm going to move this away so that we can do some stamping and some punching. And let's see here. We're going to need fresh freesia because we're going to use it for the balloon. The balloon is part of the Penguin Place stamp set, which is right here. And you can bundle this with the Penguin Punch and then get your Sale-A-Bration paper free. So, really fun paper. All right, so we're going to need some scrap paper for the balloon. So I'm going to ink this and stamp that. That turned out pretty well for not using the mat. And then we're going to punch it out with one of our retired punches, the balloon punch. And believe it or not, this balloon punch fits, this balloon stamped image fits the retired balloon punch. It's really cool. All right, so I've got to switch this, turn this balloon upside down. So I need this at the bottom. And I am going to insert this. Okay. I need to use my right hand on the punch. I do better with that, more control. There we go, ready to punch. And we'll have a balloon just like that. All right. Okay, so if you have that retired punch, that's a good one for you to keep. So the balloon is done. And we are going to use this piece in basic white. And I do want to show you where that comes from. Excuse my reach. It's from Stitched So Sweetly, and it goes right here. Okay, so that's what I use to create this die cut shape. Okay? All right, and we're going to stamp Fantabulistic, and then I'm going to show you where that stamp set is from because it's also a Sale-A-Bration. All right, let's see. Let's make sure that's stamping well. It is. I couldn't quite see the ink on that one. And then I'm going to stamp this about right here. And let's see. Let me show you where it's from. This is the Hostess Only set. And it's right here in Sale-A-Bration. It's page 17, and it's called In Your Words. And it has 10 different greetings that were created by fellow demonstrators. So it's pretty cool. So it's really got some neat words in it. And with the $300 or more order, this is yours free, okay? And I was able to give some of those away at Bingo, which was pretty awesome. This is our balloon string, so we're going to ink that in basic black. And we're going to put it about right there, I think. Maybe I'll even... I didn't stamp it straight, okay? Because, you know, balloon strings aren't straight, right? So it doesn't have to be straight. And then I am going to take one of the sheets. I know you're going to cringe because I'm cutting the paper. We actually get to punch this out with the Penguin Builder Punch. So this is the Penguin Builder Punch, and it does coordinate with the punch, which is with the paper, which is pretty awesome. Again, my penguin has to go in like this. So let's see if we can get it straight. All right, and then we're ready to punch him. All right, boy, Post-it notes really come in handy, don't they? All right, so I know you're going to be surprised, but we are going to pop this up. You don't have to, okay? I know some people don't like to do that, and that's okay because it's your card. We're just going to add these in the corner. I love this set too. It is so fun and so cute. I've really taken to all the animals, the penguins, the deer, the sheep. All right. So we'll line that up there. Then we're going to add a dimensional. And we'll put that one about right there. And then we're going to pop up our penguin because he's just adorable. And you'll notice this is part of the Post-it note. You could certainly leave it on here. It wouldn't bother anything. All right. Hello, Becky from Kentucky. So good to have you tonight. Hi, Doreen. All right. And let's add some bling, okay? Because remember, I'm out of snowflakes. All right, so hang tight. We're going to use the silver metallic pearls. They are located in the annual catalog. You get a sheet of silver and a sheet of gold, okay? So you get both colors. Man, I wish I had a snowflake. This is driving me crazy because I don't have any snowflakes. All right, and we'll add that about right there. Okay, now tonight I'll go ahead and give this one away because it does have a snowflake. All right, so let's add my sticker, my Live in the Hive sticker. Thank you for sharing, Becky. I know, yeah, the fox is adorable. Joyce, I wish they had a punch for the fox. I really do. All right, so we'll give that one away this evening. All right. And our very last one has two products in it that we're going to be using. We're going to use the beautifully pinned designer paper. It is page 7, and on page 6, Feels Like Home. So we actually will use both of these products on the next card. And I love this because it coordinates with the hand pen suite in the annual catalog. And I love this because it looks like you have to color it, but you really don't. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use, okay? Alrighty, so let me show you some samples. This is one of the this is the what is it called? Is it called hand pen, beautifully pinned paper? Let's see. It is called Beautifully Pinned Designer Paper. It's free with a $50 purchase. The stamp set is also free with a $50 purchase, okay? So there's one of the papers. Here's the other paper. And tonight, we're going to create one with another different paper. It's so easy to make, so easy and so elegant, and it just looks like that you put a ton of work in it. It is a rubber mount stamp, so it's got rubber on the back. We've got that nice cushioning. We're going to use black Memento ink, and I do want to give you the measurement on this. I love the black and white, and I'm dying to try like red and gray. I think that would be so fun to have them in different colors. This is measuring 4 inches, and this is measuring 2 3/4 inches. Okay, and so this is the basic white piece that we're actually going to stamp on. Thank you. I just cased them from Pinterest, and you know, unfortunately, I was in a hurry and didn't write down names or give credit. I am sorry about that. All right, I am just inking this up. You can tell that my ink pad is smaller than my stamp. So I just want to give this some good coverage. And hopefully I've done it. Okay, let's hope that's enough. And then we're gonna stamp it right here in this spot. And hopefully I've gotten it straight. If it's not straight, we'll stamp another one, right? All right. I know, Irma, I love doing monochromatic cards. They are so fun, especially with the end colors. I always love doing that. And there we go. And that's it. Now, if you wanted to color, you could color just the door. You could color just the bike. You could do this background brick layer. You could color just the tree, or you could color the entire thing. You could do watercolor. You could use Stampin' blends. So lots of options there. Let me give you the measurement for the basic black. It's measuring 4 1/4 inches and 3 inches. Okay. And this is going to get taped on the back with Stampin' Seal. And we're going to center it just like that. Wouldn't this be, this would be great for a new home. You could give the person who has the new home, you could give them a set of cards. Gosh, this would be amazing for a real estate agent. Oh my gosh. Look at the back of this. Here's the hand pinned, which is the stamped image. You could cut this out. Melissa says, I just got this stamp. Now I've got to play with it. Absolutely. I want to see it in like cherry cobbler. I just think that would be so pretty. But this would be great for a real estate agent or anyone who has anything to do with homes. This would be a lovely gift. I'm going to flip that over. And again, this is the hand pinned paper. All right. And then for this, I am actually going to pop this up. I just like that look. So that's what I'm going to do. But yes, someone getting a new home. Oh my gosh, I just have a great idea. Give them, woo, that dimensional just flew out of my hand. You could just give them a set of cards. A moving company, oh my gosh. All right, and we're gonna just put this right in the center like this. And hopefully I've got that straight. I think I do. And then we're gonna stamp words. Now let's go over the greetings that are part of the stamp set. Yeah, the gray and black is really fun. Feels like home. It has, I can't thank you enough. Missing you. I'm always and forever here for you. Your friendship feels like home to me. Isn't that beautiful? So there are a lot of possibilities. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you're right. Change of address cards. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna do your friendship feels like home to me, and we're going to ink that in the black memento. Hey Mary, welcome back. Sorry about my technical difficulties. All right, I think that'll work. I want to show you where this die cut is from. All right, so this die cut is from Hippo and Friends, and it's located in the back of the annual catalog. It does have a coordinating stamp set with hippos, and this is the one I used. So it's the smallest one, and it has stitching. Okay, I use these a lot. Even if you don't want the stamp set, I mean, the dies are amazing. All right. Thank you. Listen, I found the card on Pinterest, okay? I can't even take credit for this. Someone else came up with this idea. All right, let me show you where I'm going to put the dimensional, okay? Hang on, let me get another one. I'm putting the dimensional on this side of the die cut, okay, which would be the right side, because I'm going to add it here. All right. And this piece is already popped up. So now they're at the same level. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm just going to add a glue dot. Going to add a glue dot here and just attach it there so that it stays put and it's flat. Okay? I think it's the first time I've used a glue dot tonight. So that's there. And I am going to take some of our black matte dots. Love these. They are in the annual catalog. And then I'm going to come over here and I want to get some smaller ones. So I'll take that one. I'll put it there. Whoops, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. And I'll just put one there. Okay, so they say it's best to work in threes. All right. Okay, so let me show you these 3 cards again using the black and white designer paper. All right, so this is the one we just created, which I'll actually put my label on so we can give this one away. All right, and then here is another sample right here. Move that down a little bit for you if you want to get a screenshot. And then here's the other one. I guess I just need to zoom out a little bit. There we go. All right, so that is all 3 of them. I know, I like all 3 of them too. Does anybody own a moving company or are you a real estate agent? And then Melissa, you had another recommendation. Oh, moving. Yeah, change of address cards. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm so happy I have this set. I didn't realize how much I liked it until right now. So that's called Feels Like Home. It is free with a $50 purchase. The designer paper is free with a $50 purchase as well. All right. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you, Diana. Oh my goodness, but isn't that fun? All right, so let me give you some news, some updates, and then we're gonna have a drawing for all 4 cards, okay? So get ready. If you're new tonight or if you haven't commented tonight, you'll want to comment now because your name's going to be put in a drawing for one of the 4 free cards, okay? All right, so Sale-A-Bration is going on now through the end of September, which is September 30th, and it's on a Thursday. So you've got 1 more week, ladies, to grab these goodies. It's also a great time to join my team, or my community is what I like to call it. And we have a lot of fun and we get to make things and we meet live as well as on Zoom. We'd love to have you. And the kit is only $99 and you get to choose $125 worth of product and a free bundle. So you could pick the penguin bundle if you want. That would be absolutely free to you. When shopping in my online store, you're going to want to use this hostess code until the middle of next week. All right. So that's the hostess code for this coming week. And this is my B reward card. When you do place a $35 order in my online store or with me personally, you will earn a B. And when you've earned 10 Bs, ladies, you get $35 in free product. I take care of all the counting and recording, and then I email you when your card is full, okay? I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Oh, yes. When you do make a purchase in my online store or with me locally, you will earn the September 2021 Demo Design Dream Team tutorial. It has 16 projects. Lots of them, as you can see, are part of Sale-A-Bration. Gosh, I'm seeing some cute stuff. And it's also the Holiday Mini. So it's current product and you get directions, you get pictures, and it comes free to your email inbox when you place your $35 order with me. Also, if you are on my Be Creative Stamping team, you get it free every single month.